the 4-year cycle that follows Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies since its inception has partially broken. What do I mean by that? It continues to hold true for Bitcoin, which is where the halving cycles revolve around.
Yeah.
It's where the reward actually halves into two, but everybody else is not. And I think that that is mostly because there is a new component into the game that people are not paying attention into, is that since 2020 and above, there is a stronghold of USDT. Most of the coins before, that's what people need to understand. Before 2009 all the way to 2020, pretty much, every time everybody launched a coin, the pair was against Bitcoin. So when Ethereum first came out, you could trade it only against Bitcoin. So if you wanted Ethereum, you had to buy Bitcoin and then exchange Bitcoin for Ethereum. You couldn't buy Ethereum with USDT because USDT didn't even exist.
Right.
So when all the liquidity pairs are paired to Bitcoin, and there is something like the Bitcoin halving that affects Bitcoin, the main pair, of course, that it follows everything else.
Everything.
And it happens, and we saw it in 2017, we saw it in 2020. But then, since the inception of USDT, all the IDOs and the ICOs that came in the 2020, 2021 cycle, they didn't do their liquidity pairs on Bitcoin or Ethereum. They went to USDT, USDC, because they wanted more stable pairs. They wanted more, quote unquote, initial stability. They didn't want to get so much affected by the volatility of Bitcoin or Ethereum. But what that did, it created a disconnect between the altcoin markets and the Bitcoin market. All seasons is completely broken, and now it's all hell broke loose. And now you have to prove your value in the market. You can no longer, just because I'm a crypto, just because I'm a smart contract, just because I have the word DeFi in my name.
Hype's not working.
But I think that for the next cycle, we will see a much mature market that now understands that the value of Bitcoin is completely separated. Most of that value even comes through the ETF that doesn't have an escape into altcoins. And now they will have whatever projects are going to come out on the next cycle, they will have to come out swinging with great products, great features, and even if possible revenue.